Join Hoda Kotb for a brand new season of her podcast, Making Space.
I feel this season is more personal to me.
Uplifting conversations with television host Maria Menounos, The Office star and author Rainn Wilson, and more.
All of our guests provide something special, every single one. Come with me on this journey, and I promise you'll leave stronger than when you started.
New episodes of Making Space with Hoda Kotb are released every Wednesday. Listen now wherever you get your podcasts.
You're listening to Who Smarted. Big shout out to Megan B. and her son for being a part of our Smarty Pants family. Join them in our growing community at facebook.com/Who Smarted. And who knows, you might get your own shout out.
Trick or treat.
Oh, don't you all look scary? Here's a treat for you, and one for you, and a special one for you. Happy Halloween!
Check it out. A full-size chocolate bar.
Oh yeah, I got peanut butter cups. What'd you get, Lewis?
Oh man, I got an apple.
Ha! Bummer, dude.
Want to trade?
Yeah, right. No way.
I'm eating mine now.
Me too.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
What the?
Why don't we just put down the plastic pumpkin and walk away before someone gets hurt?
Hurt? It's just candy.
That candy might look harmless, but all that sugar wreaks havoc on teeth and gums, especially in kids.
Wait a sec. Are we in some kind of toothpaste commercial?
This ain't a commercial, kid. My name's Gums. Inspector Gums. Whenever there's a cavity in Toothtown, it's my job to track down who done it. But I think I can solve this mystery before it even happens.
Toothtown? This is New Jersey.
This sounds a lot like a commercial.
Listen up. Toothtown is a real place that exists inside all our mouths. It's where cavities, plaque, and gingivitis roam.
Ginger who? Did she go to our school?
I'm gonna need to confiscate this candy as evidence. You're coming with me, Peanut Butter Cup. You're under arrest.
Arrest? You can't arrest candy.
Well, technically, you're right. But I can arm you kids with something to protect your teeth from it.
Let me guess. A toothbrush?
That's right. A toothbrush. Who here has a toothbrush? Anyone? Toothbrush? No? That's okay. Just because you don't have a toothbrush doesn't mean you can't clean your teeth. You could use your finger.
Bro, I'm not using my finger.
Or you could use what your friend has.
Who, me?
Ew. I'm definitely not using his finger.
Hold up your hand, son.
Why? All I have is this apple.
That's right. An apple. Otherwise known as nature's toothbrush.
Whoa. Are you catching this, kid? Can an apple really help you brush your teeth? Sounds pretty ridiculous to me. What do you think?
That doesn't make sense. How can food be a toothbrush?
The crisp, juicy flesh of the apple helps brush your teeth and massage your gums while you eat it. And all the juice swishes around and washes particles out from between your teeth, helping prevent tooth decay.
But what about bits of apple that can get stuck in my teeth?
All right, Smarty Pants. For that, you need a toothbrush. But while you're out trick-or-treating, an apple is the next best thing.
1 out of 12. We got some kids eating hard candy in the park. Over.
Hard candy? That's like a jackhammer on your teeth. Uh-oh. On the way. Over. So long, kids. Go easy on the candy. Brush regularly, and remember what I said about eating apples. This ain't a drill, kids. We're saving smiles, one tooth at a time.
Whoa. They say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Who knew it also kept the dentist away?
Open wide.
But does that mean you can stop brushing your teeth? What does toothbrushing even do? And who invented toothbrushing in the first place? It's time for another whiff of science on
Who smarted? Who's smarted? Who's smart? Is it you? Is it me? Is it science or history? Listen up, everyone. We make smarting lots of fun on Who Smarted.
So, Have you brushed your teeth yet today? Well, even if you haven't, I bet I can guess how old you are by playing a simple game. All you's gotta do is count your teeth.
1, 2, 3.
You can count by looking in a mirror, using your tongue, or taking a picture with your phone. Go ahead. I'll give you a few seconds to add them all up. In the meantime, I'll name all the different kinds of teeth you have. Let's see. You've got your molars, premolars, canines, central incisor, lateral incisors, wisdom teeth. Oh, you're done counting? Great. So, here's the deal. If your total was less than 28, I bet you're under the age of 13. Am I right? The reason I know this is because if you have less than 28 teeth, that means all of them haven't come in yet. That happens around age 12 or 13, once all your baby teeth fall out and your adult teeth come in. Now, I know what you're thinking, smarty pants. Why do I have to brush my teeth if they're just gonna fall out anyway? Well, here's the thing. Even if some of your teeth are still gonna fall out, you have to brush them all now. But don't just take it from me.
Gums here. Listen up. When you're little, if you don't clean your teeth every day, they get something called caries, which is just a fancy word for teeny tiny holes in your teeth.
Whoa! There's a hole in my tooth.
Don't worry, they're really small. You can't even see them. But if left alone, those holes can lead to dangerous infections and even permanent tooth loss. Nobody wants that.
Not me, man.
It's also good to brush baby teeth twice a day so you get in the habit of doing it. That way, when your adult teeth come in, you'll already be an expert toothbrusher. And that's one to grow on. Inspector Gums out.
Okay, so you're supposed to brush your teeth twice a day. But who discovered toothbrushing in the first place? To find out, we're going to take an amazing journey back through time, right after this quick break.
I'm Dr. Laurie Santos, host of the Happiness Lab podcast. Making new friends and maintaining old friendships is a great way to boost your happiness. But sadly, we don't always feel up for being sociable.
If I was approaching a stranger, my heart would race, I was going to throw up. I just had so much anxiety around it.
So in a new season of the show, I'll tackle how to make firm friendships firmer, right through to the joy you can find in talking to total strangers.
I'm very much enjoying your animal print scarf, madam.
So listen to the Happiness Lab on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your shows.
So, how and when did the practice of toothbrushing first start? To find out, we need to go back to ancient Egypt, around 3000 BC, the birthplace of toothbrushing. Excuse me, miss, we were wondering, how do you clean your teeth?
I do what everyone does. I use twigs and leaves to scrape and brush my teeth once a week.
Once a week, eh? And those twigs, anything special about them?
Yes, they have to be strong and sturdy, like a camel, but also small enough to clean inside the little gaps. The trick is to fray one end of the twig so it looks like a cat's tail. We use the tiny pointy pieces to get between the tight spots. Lamb and goat meat are delicious, but they can really stick in your chompers, you know?
I hear ya. Thanks for the tip. All right, moving on. Next stop, England, 1780. Fancy. This was when the first mass-produced toothbrush was developed. But it wasn't made in a fancy palace like this. It was made in prison. Stay close, kid. This place is pretty scary, but it's gonna blow your mind when you meet the guy who invented the toothbrush. Hey, excuse me. Are you William Addis?
Who wants to know?
We're researching the history of the toothbrush.
History?
I guess it wouldn't be history to you. Tell us about your invention.
Well, I figured just because I'm in jail don't mean I can't have good hygiene.
Agreed.
So I took the lamb bone from Tuesday's supper and made some small holes in one end. Then I took a few bristles of boar's hair from Wednesday's supper and pulled them through the holes. Now I got what you might call a brush for me teeth, eh?
Or a toothbrush?
Nah, that don't got a good ring to it. It'll never catch on. I'm calling it a brush for me teeth.
Sounds good, William. Gotta go.
Go? This is jail, mate. You can't just... Hey, where'd he go?
Hold on. It's 1944, World War II. It's the Battle of the Bulge, and the USA is fighting back the enemy soldiers. It's also Christmas? Hey, excuse me, mister, you got a sec?
It's Staff Sergeant Harrison. I'm a little busy right now. We gotta dig 15 trenches today. Keep digging, men. Put your backs into it.
Sorry, this won't take long. I just wanted to ask you about the toothbrush.
What, the toothbrush? Heck, why didn't you say so? Best darn invention since beef stew in a can.
You don't say.
Yes, sirree. Before the war, none of us brushed our teeth very much. Then they made toothbrushing a requirement for all enlisted men and officers. Let me tell you, these trenches have never smelt better. Oh, imagine smelling your entire platoon's breath after a month of eating nothing but beef stew in a can. P.U.
That's right. And after the war, toothbrushing caught on back home in the States and became a daily ritual to this day.
What? Who are you talking to? After the war? To this day? What? Who are you?
Just an ally. Good luck, Sarge.
Keep digging, men!
And there you have it, an abbreviated history of brushing your teeth. Now, I know you're all real excited to go brush your teeth, but before you do, I have one question for you. Besides a toothbrush, what else do you need to brush your teeth? That's right, toothpaste. Toothpaste in a tube, like you use now, was invented in the 1890s. But here's another question. How much toothpaste should you use when brushing your teeth? Think about it. Is it A, as much as you can fit on the brush, B, an entire mouthful, or C, about the size of a pea? Got your answer? If you said C, the size of a pea, that's right. You'd think more paste equals more clean, but the truth is, too much toothpaste can lead to discoloration or spots on your teeth. So a little paste goes a long way. And whatever you do, don't eat it. If you're hungry, just have an apple.
Delicious.
Join the Who Smarted community at facebook.com/whosmarted and sign up for our free activity guide at whosmarted.com. This episode, Toothbrushing, was written by Jason Williams and voiced by Charlotte Cohn, Jason Williams, Imogen Williams, Adam Tex Davis, and yours truly, Jerry Colbert. Technical direction and sound design by Josh Hahn. Who Smarted was recorded and mixed at the Relic Room Studio. Theme song by Brian Suarez. Lyrics written and performed by Adam Tex Davis. Who Smarted was created and produced by Adam Tex Davis and Jerry Colbert. This has been an Atomic Entertainment production.
Who Smarted?